Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening. I'm Sir Seiji. I just had a video. I just had a video. It's less than a minute, and I tossed it because of a little technical issue I was having with my controller. And I said Awakening rather than... Right, I said Ambition rather than Awakening, which is the game I never played on screen that I might have to revisit sometime. And then I started thinking, hey, it should be called Nobunaga's Ambition Arise, Nobunaga, Arise. That'd be a silly name. Anyway, we should have a fairly chill couple of videos coming up because we can no longer do... Oh, hold on. Why is this so loud in my ears? I need to turn the volume down on this headset. Because we can't do... Hojo Conquest now. We may be able to get this one. 1559 May. But we can't get... Yeah, I think we're not going to be able to get Hojo Conquest. Because Yoshimoto Imagawa is... I think he will die at the appropriate time. But the Satake clan has become a vassal of the Hojo clan. So what we're going to do is probably play till we get Kagetora Nagao returns to Kyoto or so. Or get up to the time of the... we'll get up to about 1560. And then we're going to start a new scenario. So what I think I'll do now is just do domestics. Try to get better. But no, our thing that we got to do now is just play and hear these hearsay things until we get to the next scenario we got to jump to. And then when I jump to that scenario, as someone previously suggested, I will go ahead and give everyone promote their levels up to what they were at the end of this scenario. Oh, it's the Date clan who actually broke it. The Date clan have made the Satake clan their vassal. So they are the ones who have actually... They're supposed to be our allies, but they have actually prevented us from doing the next historical events for us. So let's hear a little bit more about the Dosan's child. Apparently this is not a very relaxed one. The previous leader of the Mino Saitō clan, Dosan, and its current leader, Takamasa, had a poor relationship. While Dosan had allowed Takamasa to succeed him in order to avoid pointless fighting, Takamasa's distrust grew as he questioned his lineage. That distrust extended especially to his younger brothers, who Dosan favored over him. Terrible news! Lord Magashiro and Lord Keihaiji. They've been slain by Takamasa's hand. What? Why would he do such a thing? Takamasa invited them to his castle, claiming to be ill, then cut them down. How senseless. Why does he think I deferred the seat of the clan leader to him? Fool of a boy. Fool of a took. Takamasa had murdered his half-brothers, Magoshiro and Keihaiji. No, if Takamasa did not believe Dosan to be his father, then he must not have believed them to be his brothers. Wait, is the narrator correcting himself? This guy looks like he should have a derpy voice. And if you want to find out more about Takamasa Saitō, be sure to check out my Let's Play of Neo 2, where he is a boss who attacks you as some kind of demon man, but then when you take off his mask, he looks like you, because for some reason in Neo 2 you play as the child of Dosan Saitō and a demon woman who meet up with a sandal bearer merchant guy and collectively become Hideyoshi. Except that eventually that guy betrays you and he's just Hideyoshi. It's a weird game. It had to be done. Magoshiro and Keihaiji had to die to stop the evil that they would one day bring about. Takamasa, who had already begotten a son, murdered his own kin in order to ensure his child would succeed him. It's a little confusing, because at first I thought, oh wait, he murdered his son? Oh wait, no, he murdered his half-brothers. Such an action was not uncommon for daimyo of this age, but as a father, Dosan could not accept that it occurred. Bastard. You will face the consequences, Takamasa. Regardless of our father, no Dosan may protest. Mito already belongs to me. Anyone that stands in my way will be eliminated. The relationship between father and son. Although the son doesn't believe the father... You're not my real daddy! He doesn't believe Dosan's his dad. That's kind of the point. But anyway, the relationship between father and son will continue to worsen, causing a schism between the clan's retainers. Which makes me think of the sound drop they play on Greatest Generation with the word schism. It won't make any sense to you unless you listen to that podcast, which has nothing to do with video games in particular or Japanese history. So, Takamasa Saitō succeeds Dosan Saitō as daimyo. Well, I thought they were kind of implying that they already were, whatever. Date clan, you're the ones who ruined everything. Honestly, the Hojo are stronger than they should be at this point, but we're also, I think, have more territory than we should have, too. So, like, having all these cities back here, because we got to be able to take Matsunami. Kurakawa in particular. Like, taking Kurakawa and holding that while fighting the Hojo would be significant. Although, the Date and the Hojo have a boundary that they shouldn't have at this point in their... So the Nasu clan are about to fall to the Hojo. Satake have become vassals of the Date. So, like, yeah, if we were to continue this story on, it would get pretty interesting, because it would be us allied with the... Like, us being allied with the Date is more important than ever now. But we're still, like, I think if I had some peace and really concentrated on domestics for a while, because I have not done a good... I have not kept up. I think we would get to a point where we were pretty powerful with the number of cities we have, but the Hojo are going to be bigger. And the Takeda have a lot of cities too. Anyway, let's find out about a disturbance with the Oda clan. Akechi the Wanderer, featuring Mitsuhide and Hidemitsu. The first half of the life of Mitsuhide Akechi is shrouded in mystery. There are a number of theories as to what he did. One says he was a retainer of the Saitō clan in Mino, another that he was a relative of Nohime, and another says he was a retainer of the Asakura clan. But he did not serve any lord, and there was a time in which he wandered from place to place. On those 2 points, at least, all records agree. Echisen. Where will you be going next, my lord? Hidemitsu Akechi, another man shrouded in mystery. Why did JG give him a derpy voice? Why does he have rabbit ears on his helmet? Or are they like deer ears? Said to be Mitsuhide's cousin by some, and his son-in-law by others. It's not even clear if he was part of the Akechi lineage. Who are these assholes?
There has to be a way.
I have yet to decide. I must choose a lord.
I do not agree to this.
Oh, apparently he doesn't agree he needs to serve a lord. To serve a man simply because he is the lord of my birthplace, there would be nothing so foolish. Is that something you learned in Mino? Humph. I see you have learned irony from being in my present... I seem to have stepped on something. My lord, that is... a wooden statue of Buddha. Take a look, Hidemitsu. I'm afraid I'm not well informed about such things. It is a figure of the Daikokuten. Sorry. He is worshipped by warriors, as it is said that one faithful to him will become a lord of 1,000 men. And you just stepped on him. You're fucked. 1,000? Is that all? I have no use for it then.
This cannot be.
You need not throw it away. I mean, it's not going to prevent you from being lord of more than 1,000. That's kind of a minimum guarantee.
Your terms are fine. I accept.
What the fuck, game? Like, stop dropping random lines that have nothing to do with what they're saying. Any ordinary person can lead 1,000 men. This is not a god for warriors to rely upon. Especially one such as me. Mitsuhide. He is a man cloaked in mystery. I have to ask myself, what does he desire? And those with great ambitions need not rely on gods. Yes, something like that. But first I must find myself a lord. Mitsuhide Akechi always had lofty ideals. Of this, everyone agrees, even though we don't know who he was, where he was from, or what he was doing. Mitsuhide Akechi in that way was like the Druids. Nobody knows who they were, or what they were doing. In order to become a warrior worthy of such ideals, he continued his search to find a lord worthy of his service. Mitsuhide Akechi, Hidemitsu Akechi, and Hiroko Tsumaki, who is not part of that, are now affiliated with the Asakura clan. But there's more hearsay, folks. The Battle of Nagaragawa. Is that right? Nagaragawa? Yeah, I got that right, I think. Dosan Saitō, Nobunaga Oda, and Kicho, a.k.a. Nohime, a.k.a. possibly a relation of Mitsuhide. Samurai Warriors 2, which is one of my favorite tellings of these legends in video game. Well, it had Princess No as like a psychosexual freak, but there was a rarely referenced, like just minor little moments that made it clear that No believed that Mitsuhide had a thing for her, and that he was a coward for not doing anything about it, which was a fun twist on that relationship. And, of course, a game I've always meant to play, but I don't ever see myself getting around to, because I think I have to play it on original hardware. Kessen... Would it be 2 or 3? Kessen 3 has Mitsuhide basically betraying Nobunaga, spoiler alert, and doing all these terrible things because he wants to bone Kicho. Kicho and Ohime are the same person, because these games are confusing. So is Japanese history. After expelling his lord Yorinori Toki, let's get on with this here, from Mino, and becoming daimyo himself, Dosan Saitō found himself in opposition to his eldest son, Takamasa. So yeah, he expelled his own lord and took over, so he can't really be that shocked when the people following his examples are like betraying each other and shit. With the clan's retainers and surrounding tribes split between Dosan and Takamasa, it was only a matter of time before the two groups met in battle. The two forces eventually met each other on each side of the Nagaragawa River, the battle between father and son.
With me, a lot of you.
I've heard rumors of what my father did to Yorinori Toki. I will not call such a man father. We shall cut down that traitor. And then I will rule. The son of the traitor will rule after betraying my dad. It makes sense.
Crush them.
My son, never the fool. He is nothing compared to my son-in-law, Nobunaga. Mino will not survive under his rule. Under which one's rule? I don't remember. Your syntax is confused. The vanguard of both forces crossed Nagaragawa, and an intense battle erupted. Meanwhile, news of this had reached the neighboring province of Owari.
Have you a moment?
My lord, play for free online, but please assist my father. By the way, he gave me this knife so I could murder you, but you should help him anyway. Understood. I will not allow my father-in-law to be slain. Prepare to march immediately. If you're a newcomer to the channel, I have a Nobunaga voice I enjoy a lot, but it's much deeper than that, so I'm having fun with the idea of him having the same cadence, but talking in a high-pitched voice. But Nobunaga was unable to make it in time. Though Dosan had the advantage at the beginning of the battle, Takamasa's numbers began to overwhelm him. Numbers like 7 and 4.
To fall with my ambitions unfulfilled.
It seems this is the end. My fool of a son has done well, but must this truly be the fate of Mino? Someone, take this message to Kicho's husband, Nobunaga. Also, tell my son, the demon, that he needs to find his demon mother and Gain the power to stop some kind of demon from the past. And Neo 2, available now in stores everywhere. Watch the LP on JG's channel. This is the end, Lord Dosan. I talk just like my lord. Nug. The Lord of Mino, Dosan Saitō, died. His head was delivered to the new Lord of Mino, Takamasa Saitō.
My regret has new depth.
I imagine I will be known forevermore as one who committed patricide. Well, yeah. You know why you're going to be known as that? Because you did that. I mean, you could at least change your name to be like something other than Saitō. But this is a battle that Mino could not afford. I will create a new Mino with Dosan's body as its foundation. Build on my dad's corpse. Meanwhile, Nobunaga's army learned of Dosan's death before they managed to cross the Mino-Owari border.
So be it.
Then my father-in-law has fallen. I am sorry, Kicho. I was too late. I have a message for Lord Nobunaga from Lord Dosan. It says, brains, brains. What? Give it to me. The message, I'm the narrator now, said to have been written in haste in the middle of battle, declared that Mino would be bequeathed to Nobunaga.
That will be our castle soon enough.
Lord Dosan, I shall carry on your spirit. It's very conveniently what I wanted anyway. I will take Mino into my own hands.
Dosan Sato dies. Mitsuyasu Akechi dies. I don't know who that was. Yeah, he was an Akechi, so. Oda and Saito's clan alliance, marriage alliance, and vassalage are terminated. Which is a thing, because they were both attacking me in another reality when I showed weakness after overexpanding, and it was like... I can't remember who was the vassal of who. But it was weird to me that there was a vassalage thing going on. I think the Oda were the vassal on that one. It was odd. Alright, well, we've done enough, honestly, to make it worth throwing down a save, just because I've read through all that crap, and now we can... Let's take care of some business here. So we got a proposal. What do you want to do? You want to attack Mitsuki clan. 3 allies, including the Takada clan. Yeah, so what the fuck? Development at the main base is underway. Why don't we order the county's development? He wants to incite the Matsunami clan.
If I could present my idea.
Don't want to waste effort with that. We don't have any labor for that. We don't have any labor for that. So I just gotta wait for some labor to free up. Alright, I do want to do distant employment.
I'm confident I can handle it.
I have a terrific
We
idea.
will have Yuko Umura use his networking powers. Need a little change of pace. I do want to add this ranch. You guys are too busy. I don't know why no one else can do it, but alright. Can I do a... Not a town facility, excuse me. I want to do... So I really want to... Because I kind of did a little bit of checking while I wasn't recording of... I was trying to figure out what my best castles are that I should be developing more. And for me, it kind of comes down to number of counties. That's not all, but it's important. And Shibata and Toyama. Toyama is was the capital of a clan that we took over. And Vulture Bean is currently protecting it. No, excuse me. Oh, I guess I moved stuff around, but it was yeah, Jaxors was running it. So I feel like we might want to get... Well, I'm wondering if I can stop this from being a defensive base after all. And if that will immediately make the Takata start charging in to kill me. But Shibata they mentioned. So these are both places that's got like over 5,000. Over 5,000. It's got over 5,000 troops now. What am I doing for officers here? 6 officers. And they're not very impressive officers, but there's officer... Oh, we don't have officers everywhere. But I do want to start doing land measures.
I shall see it done.
Alright, those are officers who could be working somewhere else and are now going to be working over here, I guess. But that place and then Shibata perhaps to a lesser extent. Maybe Shibata's already somewhat developed. It's about halfway developed. It needs to improve too. Irrigation maintenance level 1 policy has been issued. This will further improve the condition of our clan. Now just checking to see if these guys are... Doesn't look like they're instantly going to march. It's because they stopped being a defensive base, so that's good. Because this is not a well-developed base. It's got a gunnery tower, a trading town, an irrigation canal.
How delightful.
The military road. Marine transport has been issued. Policy level clan target has been completed. This will further improve conditions. We can now do the postal system policy. It's a easy commerce. That gives us slightly more gold. And hot springs therapy has been researched. $90. I guess that'll wait for a minute. Gotta wait for some more labor to become available. Total Commerce Clan target's been completed. We can get grade 5 treasures. We do want to keep an eye on supplies and provisions here. If they get up to more than about halfway, we probably want to do some more burn and sneaking. We're not going to launch sneak attacks on them right now. Extract.
What do you make of this?
Is this guy worth the effort? He's favored by Yoshifusa for his knowledge of waka, Japanese poetry. Defeated the Yusa, securing his authority in the clan. He was killed by Yoshitsuna. Doesn't get on well with the daimyo. Has not received a castle. His stats are kind of okay. And no man lacks for ambition means that he would be, Oh, you know what the hell?
Leave this to me.
Let's steal an officer from these guys. We'll have a bunch of pole develop at the same time as, Did we just develop our goodwill target? Is that what happened? This is interesting. The, you guys have made a Yama castle into a defensive castle, but, the Yasakura are attacking your other bases. We have a rivalry with the Honganji.
What does this concern?
I thought we were, I thought I just got a message saying diplomacy was... Huh. I guess I'm confused. It's okay. County development of Saitō is complete and crops have increased. Saitō is in Sawada. I am confused. Sawada is that the name of the... Alright. I don't know why some of the things that were built there were built there. Oh, it's up here. You're not thinking of relieving me, are you? You built fortresses. I wish you hadn't done that. But I don't get to... Oh, whatever. Toyama Castle. I guess the little check mark was because he'd fully developed and not because he, I was thinking it was because he'd been promised it permanently or something. So we're just leaving Takanobu Hanma up there by himself at this point because there's, yeah, he's developing it fine. I guess we'll leave him alone. Because these places down here haven't been getting developed and we need them to be developed.
I'm truly grateful.
I'll exhaust my meager abilities to bring wealth to this land. You'd better. Be trouble if you don't, friend. Alright. This year we'll apparently have a bounty. The quicker picker-upper. Looks like we may be affected by this, and the Hojo or the Takada are not, so that's good. Sadokamo has increased. Thrilling the locals. And we got a bunch of new cash. Still, I mean, they could march without doing the flames appear thing, but it does seem like the Hojo or the Takada still not coming for us. I don't know how we're taking over Nita Kanayama Castle because there's just so many Hojo castles I could reinforce. But that is a thing. If we can attack that castle and take it, that would be a pretty cool way to close out this reality, because we would own all of the starting castles we're supposed to own in the next reality we'll go to, even if we actually have less. So let's call it a video. I will save over this thing that we did in, third of the way through the video when it was just like, I don't want to have to go through all of the readings again. And we'll call it. But when we come back next time, guys, it's going to be fairly chill for a while as we just try to concentrate on domestics. Thanks for watching.